us begin. So the good news is I have not been hijacked. That is just the name of tonight's episode. But it's been something of a hell week for me this week. There's a couple nights that I figured I could sneak in a brief stream, but then I fell asleep at 9 and didn't wake up. But I woke up this time. I only had a brief nap after dinner. I woke up at like 9:10. So I figured, okay, I'll brush my teeth, get nice and cleaned up, and as long as my eyes are still functional when we get to 10 p.m., we can get in an episode of Star Trek and fun. So, no big new game today, but tomorrow we are going to do that, and I'll talk about that a little later. Let's switch over here. Got the same weirdness. There we go.
Space, the final frontier. These are the voyages of the Starship Enterprise. Its mission? To explore strange new worlds, to discover new life and new civilizations, to boldly go where no man has gone before.
Oh man, the Star Trek .MIDI makes me laugh every time. Every time it gets me. Oh. It is nice to hear it from time to time. I actually went back and watched a couple original series episodes this week, since they're all on CBS All Access, and I didn't really feel like continuing with Discovery today, or at all recently. Oh, hang on, no, that's not right.
Though the Enterprise's primary mission
Stop.
is peaceful.
Please. So we're probably gonna have this like every time. Here we go. Okay. Now is there a restart mission button so we can see?
Captain's log.
Alright. So if you weren't here last time, the basics of tonight's episode is... I got it written down here. Essentially, a ship has gone missing. I believe it's gone missing. Let me look it up for accuracy. Okay. So we're checking up on the status of the USS Masada. It's gone missing, and we have to go to the Beta Myamid system to look for it. There are potential pirates involved here. Pirates are always good. Love some good piracy. Especially if Harry Mudd shows up. I think he's in this game. I'm not sure. I've only actually completed the first couple missions. I was just so bad at the ship combat as a kid that I had trouble getting past this sort of thing. Alright, let's talk to Spock.
You should access my library computer, sir.
Well, okay. Let's look up Beta Myamid.
Beta Myamid, a Federation world. A supply depot orbiting Beta Myamid 8 has recently been subject to attacks from Alasi pirates on 2 occasions within the last solar year.
Okay, that's not good. Computer, tell me about Alasi pirates.
Alasi pirates. There are several bands of pirates based from Alasi Prime, the Ajalasi family, the Ajthuri, and the Andrasili. Recent events on Manalbagor have caused these bands, which typically battle each other, to unite and prey on Federation ships.
Well, that's not good. I hate it when that happens. And then there's the ship, the USS Malasa? Masala.
Topic not available, Captain.
Did I spell it wrong? My notes might have spelled it wrong. Masada, not Masala. I've got food on the brain, I guess. U.S. Masada.
Topic not available, Captain.
I think I missed a period.
Topic not available, Captain.
Really?
Masada, U.S.
Oh, there we go.
A Federation tug tender, registry NCC 293391. Currently under the command of Captain Kevin Keeler. Crew complement of 17. Primary mission, tow, repair of disabled ships. Its input override code is 293.
Oh.
191-736-3829.
Oh no, where'd it go? Computer, no, I need to write that number down. Hang on. We gotta write this down. There's almost no chance that we're not gonna have to use this override code at some point. It's just how these games work. I don't remember any of this, so there's every chance that I may have only, oh, where's my pen? I've only cleared the first episode. Oh, pen, please! Where is it? Not with the rest of my map drawing tools from Legacy of the Wizard, that's for sure. Alright, but we need to get Masada back on there, and I'm gonna write this stupid code down as soon as I find something to write with. Oh, here. I moved it. Alright. While the computer is talking about all the rest of that stuff, I'm going to write down the number. Alright. USS Sada Override.
Masada, USS. A Federation tug tender, registry NCC 293391. Currently under the command of Captain Kevin Keeler. Crew complement of 17. Primary mission, tow, repair of disabled ships. Its input override code is 293-391-736-3829.
Okay, got it. Is there anything else of note? We did Beta Myamid. We did the ship. We did the pirates. Can you think of anything else that maybe we should look up? Is there anything else we should look up? Oh, Kevin Keeler. Yeah, let's take a look at Kevin Keeler.
Topic not available, Captain.
Maybe just Keeler?
Keeler, Kevin.
Yeah, there we go.
Captain of the USS Masada, a Federation tug tender. Graduated 87th in his class at Starfleet Academy. Stardate 3342.8. Keeler has the rank of lieutenant in Starfleet, but is the senior officer aboard the Masada.
Is 87th in the class good? Like, how big are Starfleet Academy classes? I don't know. Anyways, that's about enough of that. Let's get to... No. I want to talk to Sulu. Okay, now I gotta get the map. Beta Myamid. is, and this is the copy protection scheme in the game, you need this star chart, otherwise you have no idea where you're going. It's number 15, which would make it... not that. It's this one.
There is an unidentified ship closing rapidly. Weapons on and shields up.
That's not good. Shields up. Weapons up. Go to half impulse.
Coming in, sir.
On screen, Lieutenant.
Leave the Beta Myamid system immediately. You're interfering in Elasi affairs.
We are conducting a search and rescue mission for the USS Masada. It was last reported in this system. We cannot leave until we can confirm its location and condition.
So be it. You have been warned. Prepare to die.
That's got the same kind of energy as the, you will regret this. Need more speed. There we go. Where are you going, pirate ship? Come on over. I need more speed. Give me 3/4 impulse. There we go. I'd like to maybe target their weapon systems. I don't know what their weapon systems are, though. His sides? You're fast. I'll get back here, you. Target analysis. They're barely damaged. This might have been as far as I got. Trying to sneak up behind me, huh? There we go. We are not doing a whole lot of damage to each other, huh? Every time they turn towards me, I kind of get them. They don't seem to be really trying to fight me that hard, though. Oh, they got a little more aggro there. Let me... Okay, good. We got either a weapon or an engine. I would love to be able to board them. Let's have a chat with this guy, see why he's so dead set on fisticuffs. Oh, we got a little bit of damage with one warp missile there, but it looks like engineering is doing a good job. So the commendation points apparently make Scotty more powerful, which I greatly appreciate.
Captain, they are fleeing.
Great.
The enemy ship's initial intercept course was from the last known position of the Masada. I suggest we orbit the planet for a closer sensor scan, sir.
Alright. That works for me. Gonna run away. Just make sure they go. Or we stand down. Alright. It's kind of a
There she is.
dinky looking ship.
She does not appear to be seriously damaged. Her shields are up, and 27 life forms are aboard.
Alright. So the first thing I'm going to do is I come in peace, so
Disarming weapons.
we're going to disarm weapons and
Oh,
shields,
Captain.
and we're going to save.
Save new game. Replace previous game.
Alright. Let's go hailing frequencies.
Hailing the ship, Captain.
Greetings, Federation Imperialists. I am Elasi Seraph, and I have claimed this ship as a blow for freedom against Federation tyranny.
This is Captain James T. Kirk of the USS Enterprise. You are illegally in possession of Starfleet property.
Uh-huh.
This is Captain James T. Kirk of the USS Enterprise. Listen, Lassie. Hand over the ship and hostages now, or things are going to get very nasty. This is Captain James T. Kirk of the USS Enterprise. Mr. Alassi, it appears that you have found something the Starfleet lost.
Interesting. Interesting. So I think 1 or 3 is the right choice here, but which one? Which one should we go here? Should we bamboozle this guy? Let's see. You know, let's, I mean, Kirk's not really by the book, but I think it might do him some good in this situation.
This is Captain James T. Kirk of the USS Enterprise. You are illegally in possession of Starfleet property.
Let's get this one.
The infamous Captain Kirk. The Masada is mine. You will release 25 political prisoners I specify, or I will destroy the ship and its crew. The list of those wrongfully imprisoned should be coming over to you now.
Data file captured, Captain. Computer indicates they were all convicted of piracy with various counts of murder and mayhem thrown in.
Freeing the prisoners you requested will take time. We have to track down their current locations, and Starfleet will have to grant permission to move them here. I will get that started. You should tender a show of good faith on your part. Will you beam over so we can discuss negotiations face to face? We can work together on this, Elasi. How about beaming some of the hostages over as a show of good faith? Freeing the prisoners you requested will take time. We have to track down their current locations, and Starfleet will have to grant permission to move them here. I will get that started. You should tender a show of good faith on your part. Will you beam over so we can discuss negotiations face to face? We can work together on this, Elasi. How about beaming some of the hostages over as a show of good faith?
This is a tough one. So, the question here is whether or not we want to, like, actually negotiate with this guy. Or if we want to, try to give him a little bit of the old bamboozle.
Freeing the prisoners you requested will take time. We have to track down their current locations, and Starfleet will have to grant permission to move them here. I will get that started. You should tender a show of good faith on your part. Will you beam over so we can discuss negotiations face to face?
Yeah, I don't know. Let's I don't know.
What? Lower my shield so you can beam over a war party? I'm not stupid, Captain. We'll play by my rules.
So long as the shields are up, Captain, our hands are tied.
The Enterprise can overpower the Masada and take her, but the pirates would have all the time they need to kill every one of the hostages.
Will you send over data on the whereabouts and conditions of my falsely accused clansmen languishing in your dungeons, Captain?
Very well, we'll do it your way. I will put together the data packet. Kirk out. Your fellow Alassi have been tried in Federation courts of law and found guilty of their crimes. We'll listen to your complaints if you discuss them reasonably. Forget it, Alassi Sereth. You'll be the next one languishing on a Federation penal planet unless you drop your shields and surrender to me immediately. Very well,
this
we'll
is
do it
tough.
your way. I will put together the data packet. Kirk out.
Alright, that could have gone better. What if we... So, I've got that override code, right? Is there any way that I can just use it? Let's talk to Spock.
Captain, we could use the command prefix code to lower the Masada's shields briefly, long enough for one transporter burst.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. Let's do that.
Save new game.
But, how do I do that again? Or, is it... Here we go. Send. Yeah, send the code. Oh yeah, of course I gotta write it. This is... Oh man, this is old school. Okay. It's 293391 dash 197736 dash 3829. I believe that's correct.
Sending prefix and lowering the Masada's shields.
Great. Let's get over there.
Spock, come with me. Mr. Scott, you have the con.
Ah. Well, that's not good.
Save new game. Replace previous game.
Alright, let's use medkit on Redshirt.
Thank you, Doctor. Be careful, Captain. The Alassi like to set booby traps. If you need any equipment, I've got my tools in this workspace.
Okay. That's good. Everything's going well so far. Spock?
When this operation is complete, Captain, we should have Mr. Scott or Transporter Chief Kyle come here to assist with the repairs.
Let's not look too far ahead, Mr. Spock.
Well, Jim, there's one thing I can tell you. I don't like Alassi.
I can't see them winning any popularity contests, Bones.
They can forget about my vote.
And this
I
guy.
suppose I should be grateful to see anyone after that. I thought I was dead.
Well, with any luck, you won't have to worry about that for quite some time.
Provided the Alassi don't have anything to say about it.
Alright, let's see what he's gotten
A
here.
Runsonate transmogrifier, an engineering tool used in the maintenance of transporters, which can be fitted with bits having a variety of irregularly serrated surfaces.
Sure. I'll take that. Get it. Alright. What else can we take a look at here?
A small bomb appears to have damaged the transporter controls.
Anything else in here?
These doors have been scarred by phaser fire. There was a battle here.
Okay.
Save new game. Replace previous.
Okay, I don't think I've screwed anything up thus far. Let's Let's head out of here then. If there's nothing else, I don't think I need to examine the transporter. Alright, what do we got here?
A tangle of mangled equipment reduced to junk. There are the remains of 5 phasers without power packs, a drained phaser welder, and scraps of wire and uncertain bits of metal junk.
Well, the metal junk did us a lot of good in the first one, so let's get this stuff. Alright, so what all do I have now in the bag?
The Runcinate transmogrifier. This device was invented by an engineer with a sense of humor about names. With the proper attachments, engineers use it for temporary fixes on key circuits.
Okay, well, I can see how that would be useful. What else do I got? Stuff. Empty phasers.
These weapons are powerless, having been shorn of their power packs.
Okay.
A phaser welder. It is without power.
Your welder.
Some scraps of wire found in the corridors of the Masada.
I guess these are going to be our basic tools.
Some scraps of metal found in the corridors of the Masada.
Alright. What else is here?
This view screen communication terminal has been damaged beyond repair. You are in a typical starship corridor.
Spock.
I don't think we can bring down that force field, Captain. If we could, though, it might be less risky than trying to transport onto the bridge.
Force field?
Can't say I like the decor.
What force field? What are we doing here?
A force field of unusual configurations has been erected in front of the doorway, which leads into the bridge. I don't think it would be healthy to approach too closely, Captain.
Okay. Well, if we can't transport on, and maybe we got a MacGyver something here. I think we got to get this welder working first. Like that's thing one. Let's see if we can power it up.
Phaser welder is now charged.
Okay, good. And now what? Got a welder. I've got some wires. I got some stuff. Got some transmogrifier. Why don't we weld some stuff together? It's not any good on wires, and I don't need to use it here, so this is the only thing I can think of.
I think that does it. A comb bit for the transmogrifier. Now I can continue repairs on the transporter controls.
Okay.
The parts fit together satisfactorily.
Great. Right. What else? Well, I got these wires that I still haven't done anything with. What else is there anything else here?
Some kind of force field appears to cover the door. According to the deck plans of this class of starship, this is the entrance to the ship's brig.
Ah. Okay.
Save new game. Delete previous. Replace previous.
Oh.
Hey, what are you doing here?
This guard is stunned. This guard is stunned.
Okay, well, we're making sure to remain
You are at the
nonviolent.
brig of the Masada. 9 of the crew members are held in a cell. 2 Alasi guards lie on the floor. This appears to be the button that turns the brig force field on and off.
And Spock is booby-trapped.
I see that the Alasi live up to their reputation, Captain.
Oh, sorry, I gotta use the thing.
Captain, the switch has been booby-trapped to detonate a bomb, presumably inside the brig somewhere.
Shocking. Can you, I don't know, un-booby-trap it? Huh?
The crew is tired and has elevated signs from extreme stress, but they will survive.
I would love to un-booby-trap this thing. Why don't we... Oh, that's right, I can use Spock. Let's hope he doesn't explode.
There. I believe the bomb is now defused, Captain.
Oh, that was easy. Okay, well then let's hit the button.
Thank you for freeing us, Captain. We'll secure the area so they don't come up behind you.
Excellent.
We've had electrical problems with our door to our bridge, Captain. The Alasi don't know we put an electric shutdown device. You'd never find it by chance. But if you used a charged phaser welder 2 feet to the left of the door and 1 foot off the ground, you might be able to shut down the force field and get a defense of the Alasi.
Seriously? Okay, hang on. It's 2 feet left and 1 foot off the ground. Let me write that down. 2 feet left, 1 foot off ground. Got it. Excellent. You have anything else to say?
Thank you for freeing us. You better take the bridge before they suspect anything is up. You'd better hurry up, or they'll catch on, sir.
Right. Okay.
Save new game. Replace previous.
Let's go. Alright, so we got to aim this phaser welder. Kind of. Actually, you know what? I didn't loot. I need to loot first. Gonna take this stuff. Gonna take this. And I'm gonna take this. Anything else I can take? Doesn't look like it. What did I get?
A length of wire removed from the terrorist's bomb.
And...
A bomb with 3 wires. Primitive, but potentially quite deadly.
Okay. Now I've got all the stuff I need.
Save new game.
Well, I say need. I've got all the stuff. That's the important thing. Never know when you'll need to, I don't know, blow stuff up? Alright. So we've got 2 things we could do. We could either try to get the transporter working and beam in, or we could try to overload the force field. What should we do? Well, the goal here is to get the element of surprise, right? If we go walking through the door, they can, like, turn around and shoot us. And we might just get a game over right there. But if we beam in, then we could just get them.
I don't think we can bring down that force field, Captain. If we could, though, it might be less risky than trying to transport onto the bridge.
Yeah, but this is Kirk, right? He loves risky. Let's get risky. Alright, Spock. Can you repair this?
The controls have been virtually destroyed, Captain.
Can they be repaired, Spock?
With Chief Engineer Scott's assistance, I believe we could get them in perfect working order in 2 days.
Spock, we don't have 2 days. If we can repair the transporter, we might be able to transport onto the bridge and capture the Alassi.
I can attempt to jury-rig repairs if I can find parts. However, there is only a 67.357% probability of success.
I've always been a gambler, Spock. Figure out what you'll need.
Alright, so presumably we need this.
I attach these here. Now, all I need is a spare length of wiring.
Alright, I got that too.
The controls are set for just inside the bridge door, Captain.
Mr. Spock, you're a genius.
I wouldn't go that far, Jim. But I do have to congratulate you, Mr. Spock. Now we can really risk shooting our atoms around the universe. Is this really necessary, Jim?
Analysis, Lieutenant Christensen.
Security analysis, sir. If we transport onto the bridge, we'll have the drop on them. Assuming Mr. Spock has the transporter working properly. If we could get past the force field on the door of the bridge, we should be able to surprise them for sure. Since we have a bomb, Captain, we could rearm it, transport it onto the bridge, and perhaps the Alassi will flee into the hallway. Then we could capture them.
And any hostages on the bridge will be killed when the bomb goes off. No, Jim, that's inhuman.
To say nothing of the possible damage to the bridge control.
Wow, that's a... Whoa, red shirt.
Save new game. Replace previous game.
Red shirt's big on murder. Let's, Alright, let's do Spock's. Spock, the logical one, probably has a good, good bearing on this. Let's do it. How do I beam up?
When this operation is complete, Captain, we should have Mr. Scott or Transporter Chief Kyle come here to assist with the repairs.
Let's not look too far ahead, Mr. Spock.
I'm ready. Let's 1-800 beam up. How do I do that?
I'm going to have a word for you, Spock, if we appear inside the door. It's over, Sareth. Surrender, and I'll guarantee the lives of you and your crew. Freeze. Don't even think about it. Check and mate, Alassi. Don't do anything foolish. It's over, Sareth. Surrender, and I'll guarantee the lives of you and your crew.
I think that's the proper one.
You're an honorable and worthy opponent, Kirk. I accept your offer.
Well, that was easy.
Down the security team to the bridge. We have regained control. Mr. Scott, beam us out of here.
Aye, Captain.
And like he's got... He's just shrugging. Alright, well I think I did quite well in that mission. Let's see what Starfleet thinks.
Message from Starfleet, Captain.
On screen, Lieutenant.
We have read your report on the problems at Beta Myamed and evaluate your performance at 97%. You and your crew received 3 commendation points.
Again at the 97%.
The top ranks at Starfleet are impressed. Outstanding work, Jim.
Trying to hold a Federation starship captive. Can you believe it?
Since we just witnessed that very event, Doctor, I'm surprised you asked.
It was a rhetorical question, Spock.
That took quite a bit of organization to seize a starship. Think we'll see more of the Alassi pirates?
Undoubtedly, Captain. I suspect they have considerable resources to draw on.
So do I. Sulu, take us out of here.
And that's that. Alright, preview of next episode. Really?
Priority message from Starfleet.
On screen, Lieutenant.
A raid across the Romulan neutral zone has placed Starfleet Research Station ARC-7 in jeopardy. Proceed immediately to ARC-7 and determine the status of the station. Good luck, Jim.
Got, Romulans next time, huh?
Save new game.
Blows Labor 1. It is a Shakespeare joke. Okay. Well, that's all I got for now. That's good stuff, though. It's, yeah, that one was pretty short. I feel like it was shorter than the last one, because it didn't really have... It wasn't really a whole lot of talking. Well, except in the beginning when I was trying to hail the pirates, but that's probably not the right choice of action at all. Yeah, I wonder what would happen if you continue down that route. I mean, do you then still have to talk to Spock and use the code anyway? I guess it's better to get the jump on them if that's the case. But we also got another 97%. I thought I did pretty well. I don't know how you get the last 3%. Maybe I wasn't supposed to beam in. Maybe beaming in actually has a random chance of causing you to game over. I mean, Spock said it was only 67.375% or whatever. So, maybe you just have that 1/3 chance of, oh, here's a game over. And you have to reload and try it a different way. I'm just trying to think of, what happened there. Maybe I looked up too many things on the computer. I don't know. I don't really want to look up a guide on it, because I think that kind of taints the experience a bit, especially because I don't remember any of what happened after. I remember getting the hostages out of the brig, and it's actually my last memory of this game. And I wonder if I just never figured out how to put the transmogrifier together, or never found the sweet spot to fire and lower the force field, or what. But, yeah, getting those guys out of the brig is my last memory of this game. So, all of the rest of this is... Man, I get that I was only, 5 or 6 when I played this game. Which, looking back, it's kind of a miracle that I ever got past the first episode. But it's, not so shocking that I wasn't able to clear the second. Oh. Well, good news is next time is Romulans. Well, next time we play Star Trek, it's Romulans. Some of the best episodes involve Romulans, especially like in the original series. Balance of Terror is chef's kiss. It's wonderful. But we're not going to be playing this next time. Next time, it should be tomorrow night, going to start my next big game, and that is going to be Bioshock Remastered, which just showed up on the Switch recently. I've been wanting to replay Bioshock, at least the first one, probably Infinite as well, for years now. Ever since my PS3 got retired, I've been thinking about, sometime I want to replay Bioshock, but there hasn't really been a good option to do so. At least a cheap option to do so. So I got the collection on Switch, and I am excited to play it again. It's got some of that AAA game excess in it. The story is pretty dumb, but the setting in Bioshock is so good. And, even though it's a shooter, it's the genetically enhanced shooter. And the special powers you get in that game are a blast as well. Especially the one with the bees, where you shoot the bees. I don't remember if that was... maybe that was only in Bioshock 2, the bees. I thought it was in the first one. Infinite, it's replaced with crows. Oh well, we'll be able to find out about that stuff later. For now, though, I'm really tired from the week, and I'm going to sleep for 10 hours, and it's going to be great. And I'll see you tomorrow night. Later.